What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and we have some pretty interesting news regarding the future of Fortnite that we're going to be talking about in this video, and kind of for the next week until the next downtime update, so you get a few days of some very interesting topics. But first, I think we got to talk about a very interesting thing here, and it relates to a massive change that's coming to Fortnite in the very near future. You may see some things on screen right now regarding some of those things coming in the future, but this is, in my opinion, one of the most important things. So this video is an hour and a half long, right? It's a State of Unreal live stream, but we're not going to be watching all of it. Instead, we're just going to be watching this single part regarding the feature that you already saw in the title and thumbnail, being first-person mode coming to Fortnite later this year.
Instead, let's take a look at some of the highlights of what's new in UEFN for 2024. So with recently released features, you can now design top-down gameplay, side-scrollers, and more. Try out the fixed point camera, fixed angle camera, and third-person camera devices all for yourself.
By the way, this right here is very interesting. We'll talk about it more in a later video, but Fall Guys' interesting assets being used in Fortnite is super duper cool, so just keep that in mind, right? This will be for another video upcoming very soon, but this isn't the actual part we're talking about. The main part to focus on for this is the camera angles.
And later this year, we're happy to finally announce that we're going to release the highly requested first-person camera.
So as you can see right here, they have a first-person camera that they've been working on for a very, very long time. They know it's highly anticipated because they even mentioned about it being, something they have been announcing or whatever for years now, and they are going to be releasing it later this year. So if we actually go back here and look at this, right, you can see that you're able to look around and everything. The camera doesn't fully follow your weapon per se. It more follows where you're looking, right? In some cases, it does follow the weapon, but it looked like at the very beginning when you were looking downwards, the weapon stayed up there towards the top, as you can see kind of right here when you're not in the aim mode, right? And I'll go ahead and replay that for you guys, but it is very interesting to see that after years of hearing about Varg, aka the codename for first-person mode being worked on, after hearing about, oh, it's coming to Fortnite, it's going to be this chapter, that chapter, this chapter, that chapter, they're updating sounds for it, they're updating weapon meshes and everything else for it, it's nice to see that they are finally going to be releasing it, and I'm sorry for hitting my microphone, in the very near future, later this year. Now, something I do want to mention is some misconception I've been seeing around the community regarding this feature. Some people have been saying, it's coming to Fortnite Battle Royale later this year, right? No, according to what we've heard here, while it can still come to Battle Royale, this is mainly focused on being a feature you're able to use in creative mode. This is not focused on being a feature you're able to use in Battle Royale, but it does show that they are working on it and they are in the final stages of finishing it. So since the core system will be there, they could release LTMs or maybe another selectable mode option to go into first person mode. And I feel like all those little items we've seen on the island, such as, the ones with the scopes and everything, were tests for this first person mode in order to make it fully fleshed out when they do release it for everyone to enjoy. But I do think it's super duper cool to see that this is going on and to see that we're in the final stages. Of course, as you can see kind of right here, we have what appears to be them holding the gun but not actually holding anything due to how the animations work. But it is just overall a nice system to see in place, and I can't wait to see the maps people are actually making in this, right? I mean, I'm someone who comes from a situation where he loves arcadey shooters, like the older Call of Duty games, so being able to see people potentially go ahead and make their own Call of Duty creative map and use first person mode and then use verse coding and all that stuff to have loadouts, levels, and everything else persisting and saving is going to be a massive thing to see. And I feel like the future of Fortnite UEFN and stuff in general is going to be super interesting with all of these new mechanics and systems they're putting in place here. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about first person mode coming to Fortnite? Are you excited for it? Do you wish it was something that was in Battle Royale as well? Do you think it's going to come to Battle Royale? Or do you think, like they mentioned in the State of Unreal showcase, that it's only for creative mode? And with that said, I'll catch you champs and champettes tomorrow with another short recap of more things that got announced at the State of Unreal live stream. So peace out.